It's me, Julia O'Connell. I have not been sleeping. I'm not going to talk about what happened last night. I am going to talk about Dianetics. Scientology was created by LRH when he wrote Dianetics. This book was written in 1950. It was not marketed as a philosophy, but as a science. It promised 100% cure rate. However, this is why medical professionals denounced this book. In this book, Dianetics claim that human suffering and mental illness and physical illness and anxiety and depression and emotional behavior comes from trauma in our subconscious mind. All Scientologists go through auditing, which is their form of spiritual counseling. They use the e-meter, which is similar to the lie detector. It's a device to detect an emotional charge. It does. It tracks your electrical signals. At first, Scientology is presented as a self-help, but if you go up the bridge to total freedom, it is not self-help. It is a way to steal your money. Leah Remini has stated that it cost her over $3 million to do the Church of Scientology and going up the bridge to total freedom. I call it the bridge to total bankruptcy. However, when you start to go up the bridge, it is, they're going to take all your money. The registrars are also going to want money for the IAS events. They're going to want money for, all the buildings that they are creating. If you know anything about downtown Clearwater, over 200 buildings are owned by Scientology. And Scientology has trafficked children. This is why it's so important to get the abuses of children in Scientology out there. LRH claimed you don't get rich by writing science fiction books. He started gaining traction with his religion in the 1950s through 1970s. And by 1980s, he gained great status with getting Tom Cruise, John Travolta, Kirstie Alley, and Chick Corea. This is when the church was first gained notoriety, but it was also criticized by journalists, ex-Scientologists, and anyone who is considered a suppressive person. A suppressive person also must cut ties with all of their family members when they start speaking out about the Church of Scientology. If you don't speak out and you're silent, then you are marked safe from that. This is a person who is basically critical of Scientology. Scientology has harmed members and has trafficked children and has harmed people. And I do believe Serge Delmar was an effective protester. I do support his channel, and I support his husband's channel, Michael, at literally Michael. Right now, Serge is working on his art, from what I understand. I mean, being critical of Scientology is something that needs to happen. Scientology needs to lose its tax-exempt status. This is what we're all fighting for. However, there are some people in this space who constantly want to attack one another, and I'm not falling for it anymore. And I'm not falling for sob stories. So this policy is very damaging because families of Scientologists who are still in the religion, they are no longer to speak. This happened to Flavio Lugli. This happened to many others in the ex-Scientology space. Scientology will deny that disconnection is a mandatory policy. However, critics have stated that it is a mandatory policy. And if you are a suppressive person, I'm sorry for your loss of your family members. I truly am. This religion is heartbreaking. It has broken my heart over and over again with the stories of disconnection, the abuses within Scientology, the abuses outside of Scientology. I just think we all should come together instead of stop attacking one another, because I saw that last night in Suzy's live, lumping me into some shit, which I was not in. So thank you. Have a great day. I don't support that, and I don't support that narrative, Suzy. So you better just buckle up, because I'm done. I'm done supporting people who lie. I'm done. Thank you and have a great day.